Welcome back to another video. Now, I've moved my troops a little bit, because this front was kind of not going well, and I've moved them to the southern front. Hoping to try and surround Granada. So, things aren't going too well. Well, they're actually going very well. Oh no, what are you doing? I already did move bills, right? Yet you're paid. Fall back! Dig in! No! Why are you doing this? It's so bad. It's a terrible idea. No! Why? You only have one division, you can't defend 3 play. Okay, whatever. I don't care. If you were gonna go somewhere, why didn't you go to, Alicante? Why? Good, we no longer have civilian air force depleted. Wait, can we take this maybe? Yes, we can. Okay. So our army's still pretty small, 713,000. I mean, that's still relatively big, but it's not gonna hold up against anybody like France or the UK. Yes, Shetland is now a core state. It is ours. Ours. Oh great, we can make demands again. That may be an interesting way to, because it's the Republic of Poland going down. Okay, another core state. So that'll probably already mobilizing them. Nope, not yet. Best case scenario, they go for internationalism. They go right, seek accommodation with Germany, go for military youth. That is a best case scenario. What they're probably going to do is Poland first, or they're going to try and draw closer to Britain. Commercial plastics is researched, but aha. Take that, anti-vaxxers. Immunization advances. It's a little bit ahead of its time. I don't care too much. Let's see. I wonder if we can crush that Russian division. But in the meantime, I kind of want to go see if we can cut off these guys. Nope. Too strong. Can our divisions overwhelm Soviet tank divisions? Aha, we do better than Soviet tank divisions. 69. No, 60. No. Oh, they just got reinforced. Well, darn. One is elite soldiers. That's maximum level. The other is veteran soldiers 4. Oh wait, we can do one other thing. Oh yeah, send them transports. It doesn't really matter anymore. I think The nationalists have probably taken control of the sea. And if they haven't, that's something we want to do. Let's see if we can take all of the enemy's ports. Because if we can take their ports, we're pretty much set. Oh, jeez. Why is this battle being lost? Taking a massive terrain penalty. They're getting a terrain buff. Well, that's probably... Oh, wait, we're winning now. Not too worried anymore. We're almost to 1937, but not quite. So, no. This August program is almost done. Great, that gives us a lot of military factories. Not sure how we should probably use those, but we should. And somehow, I'm not sure what we're gonna do with them. What the? No, go. Oh wait, we can support national Spain now that the Spanish War has. Okay. Great. It's lots of. That will do a lot of good for the Spanish. Thousands of equipment going to them. Increase efficiency. Why are you building massive coastal guns? I've never really gotten that. Why are we making so much support equipment? Or headquarters equipment? We don't need that much. 4 is probably plenty. If anything, what are we low on right now? Horse artillery transport, artillery, heavy artillery, coastal batteries, and light utility vehicle. Okay, so I think we should start to build up our air force. Do we have? Okay, yeah, we have Stukas. Outdated equipment. So that's outdated close air support. Not by much, but still outdated. Oh yeah, we wanted to make so we can add quite a bit of distance to our transports, but it doesn't matter too much. We can research more transports, right? Where are my transports? Okay, transport. Aha, but we don't get more transports for another 6 years. Darn, jeez. And this transport's, whoa, got double the range. Then it's gonna be in war range. We should probably go for... Oh wait, I don't have anything researched. Okay, we should probably go for CAS, so... or close air support. So we want a lot of junkers. Ju-87 Stukas. Now, as you can see, they have terrible efficiency right now, but that's only 13% efficiency. Hopefully, that'll rise a lot quickly. You know, if you guys would actually help, that'd be nice. Same with you guys. I mean, I know I'm tanks, but doesn't mean I'm supposed to absorb all of the damage. We haven't lost a single tank. We've lost no tanks. In fact, our units have 99%. They're missing 1 uniform. So I'm assuming a singular soldier got killed. You guys are also missing... You're missing 2 uniforms. Oh, and you're missing a single car. A light utility vehicle. Oh, and you're missing 1 set of binoculars. Can't run a flare again. A bit of recon equipment. Something tells me they're doing pretty good. Oh, and now we can research radios without it being ahead of time. That means that radios increase your reinforce rate. They're very helpful. let's see. They're reliable, increase your unit's organization recovery rate, reinforce rate. Yeah, they help your units a lot. Reinforce rate, how fast they get reinforcements, how fast. Because currently reinforce rate is at, it's somewhere in here. But, yeah, we're at 17%. So, every hour, I think it's hour, every hour, more units can join the fight. And, our troops and supplies, we can deliver 17% troops and 17% of the supplies that it needs per hour, but it usually takes a while because, it's all affected by your supply lines. Unfortunately, this battle is starting to be lost. Oh, we wounded their general though. So, Guderian's doing pretty good. But it's probably pretty important that we, Paramifocals, that's definitely important. And now Copenhagen's a core state. Now that may not seem very important, but see, we've already mobilized 130,000 people from these guys. So, yeah, these guys are helpful. That's 373,000, 2 million, 1 million, or 1 million. So if you add all these up, that's 1.6, and that's 73. You get about, in total, 4 million 4 million people, and I'm recruiting about 4.10% of the population. 4.10% of 4 million is now available manpower. That's how we went from 2 million to 2.13 million. Condor Legion is really good for us and them. All of these research bonuses, reducing ahead of time penalties, it's great. After that, you can do lessons from the Spanish Civil War. The southern front seems to have stalled out. We're gaining a bit of ground around here. They're already assaulting Madrid. I mean, we're not helping the line down here too much anymore. Breakthrough doesn't matter that much down here. So I think we're going to see if we can go and help and try and take a lot of land around Madrid. Because if we can surround it, we can cut off their supplies to everything. And in 4 days and 2 hours. All we got to do is take that and that. There's a minimum of 4 divisions we'll have to push out of the way or defeat. But why are you not committing to attacks? They're not doing... They're like... sometimes attacking, sometimes not attacking. It's strange. 1 day, 20 hours. One thing that's going to be really important is I don't want to produce the prototype because since it's a prototype, it's not as good. But so currently we're using the Heinkel 51C, very outdated craft, but got a range of 320 kilometers. This is only at 300, but speed 315, speed 422 kilometers per hour. Reliability is a little bit lower, but agility way higher, air attack higher, air defense higher. Supply is same, so is service manpower. It takes, one pilot and maybe 19 people to crew it efficiently. You got the repairmen, you got everybody. Aha. This is what we wanted. So yeah, why are my fuel stores being depleted so rapidly? Hey kid. Hey kid. Want some oil? How much oil can we buy without using construction factories? 48 units. Aha, our oil stores will be filled in about 2 years. 3.7 years. 3.3 years. Why did I say 2 years? 5 years. So in 3.3 years, our oil stores will be full. We should probably start doing exercises with our aircraft. There, the prototype's finished. But I don't want to produce the prototype. I think we're going to go for the BF-109B. Because even though that took, I don't think it was 100 and something couple of days, it only takes 51 days. And you can do it fast. One thing that a lot of people don't focus on, but is really important, is the speed of your units. Because I can quickly, as armored, I'm faster than just your regular soldier just walking around. I can do damage. Well, I can do damage, but you know what I mean. I can move quickly. I've been able to jump around the map. Let's see, we went from here to here, down there, up back to here. But once Madrid is surrounded, we are good. Zaragoza, already in sort of a protective zone. These guys, they got 99% equipment. 98% equipment. Okay, so that's, yeah, 2 of their tanks got blown up. And I mean, in this combat, that's bound to happen. You're gonna lose planes, or you're gonna lose tanks. But look, +4, plus 0.4. Oh, we have enough factories to build one more thing. And I think we're gonna build, just because I want to be ready for late game, I'm gonna build, in case we fail, I want to go out in a blaze of glory, and I'm gonna start just building forts in Berlin. I'm gonna make it better than the Maginot Line. 10 for, what's the maximum fort? I'm gonna make it, I think you can have a maximum of 12 forts once you have all the things researched for forts. So, I think we're gonna go for, supply consumption. Organization lost while moving. See, that doubles our equipment capture ratio gain. That's really good. But it doesn't really matter. We should probably start going for a defensive doctrine, but I'm not going to worry about it just yet. One of the things you want is medics, less experienced soldier losses, weekly war support, how willing your people are to wage war. See, we're taking penalties for it right now. But what I wanted to do was get radio, because we can get radar from radio, because radar is radio acquire radio detection and ranging, both very important. Radio helps us organize our troops, increase reinforcement rates, do all sorts of things. While radar can help us detect planes, and it gives you a bonus. Hang on. See, it gives you a air detection bonus. So that's nice. So that would be if we were craft, but because one of the things you really want to do is turn Brandenburg, East Berlin, and West Berlin. You want to make all of these combined into a fortress that has enough stuff that if you have enough garrison divisions, you can pretty much hold out for forever until you can get enough things out, enough troops, enough tanks to fight effectively against the enemy. Ah, darn mud. Ooh, and without mud, and pretty much just clear weather, right? What's weather? Yeah, weather clear at 10 degrees Celsius. 10 degrees Celsius, that's actually... Oh yeah, it's February, so it's gonna be cool. I like how this game simulates weather. When you go into Russia in the middle of winter... Yeah, look. Snowing, air detection, air mission efficiency, naval strike, naval hit chance, naval speed, naval detection, local supplies, fleet speed over... It's terrible. And that's for aircraft and planes, or aircraft and boats. Your troops take terrible... Oh, we took Madrid. Well, why'd you do that? We could have cut off their supplies, and now they moved it to Barcelona, which is going to be real hard to get to. Ooh, if we cut... Ah, no, Barcelona's a port. You see, that's why we should have left Madrid open. We cut off a lot of their supplies. We can probably cut off these guys. We'll also take a vital airport, which would certainly help a lot. I mean, do you guys even have planes, or does it tell me? It doesn't tell me if anybody has any planes at all. I feel it should, because it shows me where all my friends, where all the people I have volunteers are, troops are, but it doesn't tell me if they have any planes or boats out. Condor Legion's done. Yay! We still can't do Anschluss until we have at least 1 million men in the field, and we got 713,000 in the field. Could do the anti-Comintern pact, but that makes a lot of people real angry. So I think we're gonna go... Let's go for modernize the support, because support technology is really good in this game. Helps a lot. Let's just close these guys in. Get them all in one spot so they know where to retreat to. Yep, they're... why did... What the... No! Oh, their lack of supplies is starting to take effect. Okay, come on. Both of our divisions are elite now, plus 30% combat modifier. Meaning our damage, our defense, all get plus 30%. But the terrain is taking a heavy penalty on that. So, what are we making the time? Oh yeah, the planes. But that's like 33 days, and I don't want to lose all that efficiency right now. Because even though the planes are old that I'm making, and it would be better to make the A's, even if they are just prototypes, in the end, it's not really worth it, because, you know, you're just, well, doing nothing, really. You won't have enough. By the time I finish researching this in 32 days, the efficiency wouldn't be high enough. I'd have like 10 prototypes that I can do absolutely nothing with. So what's the point? I'll just keep producing these fighters, even if they're a little worse. Yeah, I mean, even if they're a little worse, I can, with just one factory, I make 1.86 a month. Plus, they need less production points, whatever it's called, to make. That was incredibly stupid. These two guys can cut them off, and we'll both get the encirclement penalty on both of them in 22 hours. You'll notice the second they take this, they're going to have an issue. Let's see, it takes a second to take into effect, but yeah, they have no supplies left already, almost. And see, they got destroyed because of it, and they got destroyed because of it. Encirclement means, well, it's hard to fight effectively when you're totally surrounded by enemies on all sides. You gotta make a circle instead of a line in your defense, which doesn't work very well. Okay, you guys really need to come here. What do you mean there's no available land route? I think it's just a bug that says that when there's a combat going on in that area. 3 days. Ah, geez, 3 days. Infantry would take even longer, but still. So, I'm pretty sure the war is won. Let's see. Yeah, the war is pretty much guaranteed to be won by a Spanish state. Whoa, they've taken 62,000 casualties between them and the Spanish program Morocco. These guys have taken 243,000. And most of them have been inflicted by us. Remember, we've been surrounding units. We're also tanks. We're good at our job of overwhelming and breaking through. Yep, there it is. Poland makes their own faction. Well, probably get $1,000. Wait, no, they haven't done it yet. Poland has but they're going down this way. Yeah, no, they haven't. Usually, when they go down Poland first, and then the between stage combat, they create that faction that you can see at the bottom. Mydizamors. It says something. I'm pretty sure, but I don't speak this, so that makes absolutely no sense to me at all. But when they seek Baltic cooperation, that means they're about to set up their own little faction. Now that's good and bad. Because here we're cut off, we can't get supplies over there unless we have this dock. And that's not enough troops to hold the Polish off. Now if we may be able to move some, but that faction, Lithuania, usually joins, and it's really hard to get enough forces in here and hold off Lithuania. Because we got a bridge, we got everything, and real pain. Meaning this little tiny crop out of us is going to have to be holding back an entire country. With how much supplies? Yeah, we've already used half the supplies, so we can only double the amount of troops there. But, well, I mean, it's not horrible, it's just not good. You can hold it if you try. Let's let them buff all their organization to max. A single militia division? We aren't gonna get a chance like that for a while. Go for it. Are these two guys running there? Yep. 2 days, 2 hours. The battle lasts less than a day, we will win. Yep. 1 day, 6 hours. No, 2 days. We're not gonna. Nope. 22 hours and then 2 days, yeah. Darn. Usually you can cut off the supplies, and it won't help until you take all these ports. There's 3 ports that you'd have to take. Well, 4 actually. You have to take 4 of these ports for the out-of supply to take effect. But once that happens, these guys are wiped out, the entire army can move north and boom, crush them. So, I mean, it helps, but not by too much. Oh, I think we made it. Did we do it? Yep. Dig in, dig in, dig in. So we cut off their land route of supplies. And the faster we can entrench, the better. We're approaching 30 minutes or so. And I may finish the Spanish Civil War in this video. It depends on how well things go. But I think we're going to let the Spaniards kind of hold it for a bit. I'm sure they can. It's their own civil war. They can probably handle it, most of it. Let's see, like, what is your entrenchment right now? 6%. Yeah. Better modernize the supports then. And, since we're probably going to be going for fighters soon, it would probably be wise to go for, I want to go for tactical air effort first so we can work on our close air support. You know, I don't really care. Fighters is a good doctrine to go for too. If we send a demand, enemies 30 days. Once we take Austria, I may demand Hungary, even though Hungary's usually joins the act. Oh no, they're a monarchy. They probably won't. Hey Portugal, I'm using your fast system. Is it working? Yep, they're at 20%. I probably can't solution there yet, but But see, we're holding the line. Now, if they could take these two provinces, that would help a lot, but we're probably just going to go to research BF-109's H's, and that's going to be it. But after that, that should be all we have to do to win the Spanish Civil War. Days left. So these guys is they're the Spanish protectorate in Morocco. They got about 7 divisions. Whoa. Yeah, they have collected. These assets are going to be. Yep, they're going for nationalism. So if we can get these two guys to join our faction, that would be best case scenario. Portugal, they're all pretty important. Portugal doesn't seem like much, and they're usually not, but they have about 30 divisions with 162,000 manpower left over. And one good thing you can do is wait till Spain is weakened by the Civil War, declare war on nationalist Spain, take all their territory, make cores on it, from cores and claims, another mod, and then after that you can take Republican Spain because you can usually chop them in half. I guarantee you if Portugal went to war with nationalist Spain, maybe not now, but say late in the early stages of the Civil War, they'd almost always win. Just come here, cut them off. All these guys die. And all that's left is the upper half, and that's really easy to destroy being attacked from both sides. Geez, Spain, how come the second that I stop helping, the front line stops moving? This is the same 2 provinces you need to take. One other thing we're probably going to go to, that's next year. We want BF-109 110As because, well, okay, great, now we can stop making you guys. They're, well, good at their job, to say the least. You want to stop making BS, because we want to produce these as fast as we can. But, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, you want BF-110s because, if the Battle of Britain starts, your early model BF-109s can't reach all the way into London. They had a short range. And Spitfires would be able to intercept them as they went back across the channel. And they could only escort that to Dover, and then they'd have to drop off, so they can't protect the bombers over London. But if you have BF-110 heavy fighters, then they can escort them all the way to London and back with enough fuel to spare. Seriously, guys, the front line hasn't moved. I'm just gonna crush them. We're probably gonna get attacked from over there. I don't care. Aha, another weekend. What do you mean low supplies? 75% supply. Oh, right. Well, I guess now is probably a good time to end the video. See you next time.